Okay. Welcome, everybody. So thank you so much for being here. I just want to remind you that while you're here, as well as practicing at home, I want you to always honor and respect your body. Okay? Make sure you're feeling stable. If you're someone that's unstable a lot, maybe do the videos. If you're doing them at home, make sure someone's there. Okay? Just in case. But you're welcome to come here and do the videos here in the center, same times. And just always respect your body. Honor your body. Do what you can. If something doesn't feel all that great or feel super uncomfortable, come out, right? And just breathe. Breathing is yoga too. So even if you just breathe without any movement till the next posture, that's perfect. Okay, that's completely respecting maybe what you need at that moment. All right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, so sitting up nice and tall. Pardon me. Good. Take those shoulders up, back, and down. Allow those shoulders to relax. Hands are welcome to rest on the thighs. You're also welcome to close your eyes if that feels okay for you. We're in a beautifully safe space. And you're going to connect to your breathing. So long and deep through the nose. Pulling the breath in, releasing the breath out. The body will adjust to the rhythm of breath that it needs right now. Right? If you just did wake up, maybe, that's okay. And the body needs more energy, it's going to begin to lengthen the inhale. Right? As you inhale, that's nourishing the body with breath. So the inhale may be slightly longer. Okay? If you were running late this morning and you're a little harried, right? And you need to relax, your exhale is going to lengthen. Is that me? I apologize. Oh, okay. No, it's okay. So the exhale will lengthen to relax you, to calm you. The breathing through the nose is purposeful. That is the breath that connects to our parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that asks us to relax, asks us to calm down. So again, inhaling for energy, exhaling to settle, to relax. So just being for a moment here as you feel the body calming down. Taking that mind to the breath. Giving a focal point of the mind to connect to the breath so that we can start to calm the thoughts, the to-do lists, letting go of any worries, just allowing yourself to be fully in the present moment, enjoying your practice. So we'll take a few more moments here just in stillness, aware of the breathing, to help us prepare for movement. And then we'll begin to slowly warm up this body. So drawing a full breath in, fill up, And then exhale, let's lower that chin down into the chest. Allow the weight of the head to draw the stretch into the back of the neck. So just a few breaths there. And then from here, we're just going to begin to slide the chin from side to side. And then we'll slow that motion in center. Lift your head back to neutral. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. And you're just going to turn the head from one side to the other. Think of it as if your eyes were open, you'd be staring out over one shoulder and then the next. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Range of motion in your neck. And then just coming to center. Right here we'll full circle. So either direction you can start to take your head around. And again, it's a slow movement. Feeling the entire neck begin to awaken. And then let's reverse direction. Beautiful. And begin to bring your head to center, neutral state. Take a full breath in and let it go. And if your eyes are closed, you can open. Come on back. Here we are. Very good. Okay, so we're going to extend the arms forward. Palms are going to face. We're going to take the right hand, cross it on top of the left, and then palms come down. All right, so you're welcome to stay right here, little lower if it's too much on the shoulders, okay? If it's not, let's have it at heart level. And then if you're able, not everybody might be able to do this, you're going to try to come around and have the palms touch and maybe interlace, okay? If that's too much, you can just do regular interlace, okay? And then I want you to just extend those hands forward. So feel it opening the shoulder blades. Hopefully you feel a little stretch on the tops of the shoulders, okay? If you've scooched your shoulders up way high, you might not feel it. So make sure they're relaxed and then extend, okay? Breathe into it. Good. Good. All right, let's let that go. Remember what hand is on top because that hand is now going to come on bottom. All right, little brain yoga. All right, again, palms can face down. You can stay right there. Or if you're able, you could try to interlace. Good. So sometimes it works on one side and not the other too. Okay, soften the shoulders and then extend. Breathe in through those shoulder blades, right? The back of the heart chakra. Receiving love, receiving compassion through the back door. The chakras are frontal and back. So we breathe in, breathe the love in the back, and then radiate it out the front. Couple more breaths. And unwind and relax and just swing those arms out. Woo, right? Really spreads those shoulder blades apart. Doesn't seem like a lot, but that crossover and that rotation will really get in there. All right, excellent. Okay, so we're going to take the right hand, walk it up onto the left shoulder, and again, if it's just heart, if you can't get quite up there, good. And then we're going to take this elbow, and we're going to inhale, lift it up, exhale, lower it down. And you could press hard into that heart, it's okay. Inhale up, good. Exhale, lower. Keep going at your breath pace. Right, so getting some expansion in that deltoid. Another great tendon in there, the labrum, right? Good. Next time you're up, go ahead and hold to your height, right? Going only as far as feels comfortable. Good stretch for you. You might feel this down through your collarbone. And take a few breaths there. Oops. And exhale, relax that, let it go. Woo, swing that arm out. Right? That's a good stretch for that shoulder. All right, that hand relaxes, other hand comes on up, right? Hooking the fingers if you can, right? If not, pressing in is fine. All right, taking our little wing, inhaling it up, exhale, lower. Now, you may have something going on in this shoulder that you didn't in the other side, so maybe this one only goes little baby movements, okay? Or this one feels great, so you're going way up here and lowering. All right, so do the best that you can. Always without judgment, right? The body goes through changes, even from morning to night. Something might feel great in the morning, and by night, it's achy, okay? So we always want to practice with full consciousness to give our body what it needs. All right, next time it's lifted, let's hold. Take a few breaths in. Good, and then let's lower it down, release, swing it. You can swing both. Excellent. All right, let's forward fold before we twist. So hands are going to rest. Open the feet a little bit wider. Make sure you have enough connection to that chair. All right, and this is where we sit up nice and tall, and then we slide out to those elbows. Good, so we're really stretching that heart away from the tailbone for length. And then we keep coming, right? If we're a person that tends to get dizzy, we probably want to stop right here. All right, because the minute you take that head below the heart, it reverses blood pressure, lowers blood pressure, can create a little dizziness. So coming to your depth of stretch here, right? If you want, you can release the hands. Maybe they find the legs, the feet, the floor. And you're just going to hang out in your version of forward fold, whatever that may look like. I always say I should look around and everybody should be in a different spot. Why? Because every single person's body is different. So every stretch will look different on a different person. Allowing the breath to move in and out, creating space, blossoming that lower back here. On your next in-breath, start to gain your power in your belly. Bring it up, elbows to knees. Let's stop there for a breath. And then all the way up we come, and we'll pause there for a breath. Ooh, good. All right, walk those feet a little closer together. Good. We're going to take the right arm. We're going to cross over. Palm faces out. Good. So this is our twist. On an inhalation, we are going to twist a little bit deeper with that heart and then exhale. Good. Shoulders are relaxed. Chin is relaxed. This may be plenty of twist for you. If you would like to go a little bit deeper, this hand that's on the side of the leg can begin to slide down from the back of the palm to the wrist, maybe to the elbow. Know that the further you slide that arm down, the deeper the twist, okay? Feel free to tuck the chin, keep the shoulders drawing away from the ears. Come back to your breath. Hang out here for a few breaths. Big breath in as you begin to rise up. Slide the arm up. Rotate back to your center. Good breath here. All righty, let's balance out that body. Other arm comes across. Palm faces out, away from that body. Inhale, twist. Good. 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 Other hand can just dangle.
Okay.
Yep. I'll come help you in a sec. Good. From here, if you need a little more, you're going to slide on down. Good. Again, maybe you go a little deeper. Maybe it's too much on this side. Check in and come back to your breath. Good. So you're going to take this arm across there.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Never be sorry. Good. It's hard when you're to the side of me to see how I'm situated. Good. All right, good. And you're breathing. You're also going to get a stretch in this shoulder as well with this extended arm. And inhale deeply as you rise up. And rotate to center. Good. Woo! Here we are. All right. All right, let's go ahead and come to standing behind the chair. If you're close to tables or wall, just go ahead and scoot your chair forward to center circle so you have space. All right. Know that this is one I always do in every class because it's so good for opening the back side of the body, okay? Chair's in front of you. Hold on and walk it back. Good. We'll go ahead and start with bent knees here and then start to lengthen. So send that tailbone way back. All right. If I was to the side and you were looking at this, right, I start to send it way back. Maybe I need more room, so I walk it back a little bit. And I really find the expansion through the back, through the shoulder blades. I'm sending my tailbone as far back away from that chair as I can. And maybe I drop my head between the arms, and then I start to work those legs straight. Know that immediately you're going to be tapping those hamstrings. So if it feels like a little bit too much, you can soften the knees. All right, and just lengthen. Breathe in through the back. Breathing up and down the backs of the legs. Good. We're going to bend the right. Keep the left leg straight. And then please straighten the right, bend the left. Good. And then straighten for one breath. And now do the bend from each side and use that as a walk to bring you back up. Raising the heart, raising the head. Ooh, and do a little walk in place. Good. Take a few breaths right here. Yes, question.
When you're reaching out straight, are you supposed to be also feeling it in your arms?
Oh, you definitely will. Yeah, if your arms are straight, you're definitely feeling it, right? So for example, okay, my elbows are bent. Anytime you bend, it will take out the lengthening of certain tendons and muscles, right? So I'm here, I'm like, don't really feel. The minute I engage and extend, you're also going to feel the draw in the shoulder blades as well, and throughout the shoulders, through this area.
Feeling it all.
Yep. So your whole backside of your body. That's why we do that pose every single class, because it's so amazing to open the body. Okay, so we're behind the chair. I'm turned to the side just so that you can see. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to bend the knees. All right, chair's there if you need it. If you don't, hands can come to the hips. Good, but don't be afraid to hang on. Good. And now I want you to look down. See if you could see the tips of your sneakers or your toes. If you can't, shift your bum back a little bit so it draws the knees back so you can see the tips of your shoes or toes or socks. Good. And then look back forward. Ooh, that deepens it. All right, this is our chair pose. Take a few breaths. This is definitely working the quads. Okay. We need this, right, to get in and out of a chair. Very important. We'll be stuck there. All right, and straighten. Woo, shake it out a bit. All right, so definitely fires this up. All right, so we're still back of the chair. We're going to raise the heels up and lower back down. It's really important to make sure the big toe ball of the foot is connected and that you're not doing this, right? Rolling out. Raise straight up and keep that full base of the ball of the foot down. It goes deeper into the Achilles and the calf is the reason. And not good for your ankle to roll out, right? You want to keep that connection. Good. Couple more. Nice strong ankles. Yeah. You want to roll out. Trust me, I know, because my feet do that too. And it's a little more challenging in sneakers too. Good. All right, next time you're up, you're going to hold. Perfect opportunity to make sure that big toe ball of the foot is pressing in. This might be plenty. If you need more, you can bend the knees. No. All right, take a few breaths. Bent knees is too much. Keep the legs straight. And then straighten, and then lower. Woo! And shake it out. All right. Some good work for those legs, right? We want nice, strong ankles, especially for walkers. Really good stretches to do. All right. So we're facing the back of our chair. All right. Excuse me. We're going to step back with the right. You're going to ground that back foot, okay? And then you're going to bend in to 90 degrees with this knee that's closest to the chair. All right, so from the side, it looks like this. Pretend my chair's here. Views for everybody. Okay? Right, my warrior position. All right, remember, whatever leg is back, whatever leg you stepped back with, that arm goes back. Other hand can be on the chair. If not, you can extend and drop those shoulders. Right? So we're working this quad. We're extending this hip flexor of the back leg. If you feel too smushed, maybe you need a little more space, okay? Maybe you step back too far and you feel like you're going to wipe out, so bring the feet a little closer together. This knee in front should be at 90. This knee should be directly over your ankle and tracking toward that center toe as well. Good. Okay, now we're going to challenge it a little bit more. You're like, what? I thought this was challenging enough. No. All right, we're going to switch hands. Arm that's back can hold the chair or be in front, and the other arm goes back. Oh, that's the challenging one that sometimes people do. If extending your arm back here hurts your shoulder, drop that hand to the small of the back. Chair's there if you need it. Woo, power it up, couple more breaths. See the difference? This is the reverse warrior. All right, arm in back comes forward. Woo, straighten that front leg out. Step it forward. Shake it out. Walk in place. All right. Good. Okay, we ready? We're stepping back with the left or the leg you didn't do last time. All right. Chair's there if you need it. Okay. Front knee closest to the chair, bends to 90. All right. Again, don't be afraid to readjust. Okay. Say you only step back like this, and then you're like, I feel all crushed. Right. Step back a little more. Bring this to 90. Then you feel that stretch in that front quad hip flexor. All right. Chair's there if you need it. Leg that's back, that arm comes back. Good. Other hand can come off the chair if you need it, but if you need the chair, it's there. And relax those shoulders. Good. Hold on to the chair if you need it, okay? That's why it's here. 2 more sets of legs. So now we're an animal, right? The chair is our other set. Good. All right, get ready, because the arm that's back is coming forward. The arm that was forward is coming back and can rest on the small of the back. Perfect. Good. Keep breathing. Good. Hold on to the chair if you require some stable. Yep. Don't be afraid to hold on. No judgment. That's why we're in chair yoga. Good. One more breath. Good. And release. And straighten. Step it forward. Woo, Nelly. Shake it out. All right. Good work. Yeah, the reverse is a little more challenging. Okay? Some of you go into that automatically. And I'm like, no, that one's too hard. Right? So you know the difference. So you can see it. All right. So we're behind the chair again. Okay? Let us, all right. So walk it back a little bit. And we're going to bend the knees. All right, so feet are hip distance apart. Good. And then you're going to take that tailbone back a little bit more, bringing your belly to your quads. All right? Usually it's not that hard. Right? All right, it's already there, Lori. I don't have to go any further. I'm good. Right? Good. All right. This is to get some nice length in that lower back, okay? But now we know why we got to strengthen our back to support that belly that hit the thighs. Trust me, I got it too. All right. Keep on breathing. Keep sending that tailbone back. Chair pose, but it's a little different. Good. Bring yourself up and straighten. Woo, and walk it in, okay? So good. With the knees bent, we can get more length in that lower back. Good. All right. Now, you notice that we did not flex the spine when we were seated. That's because we're going to do it standing today, okay? So you're behind the chair, but if you don't need it, hands can come on the hips, okay? And open your feet a little bit wider so you feel stable, okay? And you can have soft knees. Good. And now this is where we're going to take the tailbone out, like you had a little tail to stick out, and then you're going to tuck your tail because you're scared. And then you're going to send it back, right? So major flexing in the pelvis, all right? So we do the spinal flexing on the chair, but the chair can be a little bit restrictive for a full pelvic tilt. So when you do it standing, you get a little deeper, all right? And you really have to exaggerate, right? You really stick it out, and then you really tug it under, right? So to the point where you're probably rounded, right? This also works core. You got to move that core, especially when you're here, right? You're taking that core. So just keep rocking, forward, out, forward, and out, right? From the side, under, out, under, right? So you probably, if you have any lower back stuff, this one can be a bit challenging, okay? And notice how my heart really isn't moving, right? So I'm not, right? I'm not doing the wave, with my spine. I'm really just concentrating on the tilt, which is really good too because we're also engaging the pelvic floor, right? And you feel that probably when you tuck under. So next time we tuck under, we're going to tuck under and hold. Draw the navel in and up. Squeeze a little bit, but keep breathing. Very important to keep all those organs in here stabilized. Good. And soften. Woo, shake it out. You probably felt that a little bit in the psoas as well. Okay. All right. Let's do a little bit of balancing. So we'll step to the right side of the chair. Or if you are feeling unstable today, you can do it behind the chair. All right. So we're coming to the right. Left hand's welcome to hold the chair if you need it. Good. All right, so we're going to lift this outside leg. You can be on tippy toes with bent knee, right? Woo! Taking one foundation foot off still creates balance. So if you're not feeling so stable today, keep that foot down. If you want to come up, great. Check in, right? Vision, extremely important, right? Your drishti, your focus. Have a gentle gaze. Something on the wall, ceiling. You can reach out, help to support that knee, but then lift your heart. Then maybe you try your balance by taking your hand up. Maybe not. All right? Check in. Balance is trial and error, right? Yeah, exactly. That's a huge comment because sometimes you couldn't balance if you had, and I use this a lot, if you had scaffolding around you, right? You're just not in a balancing state of mind, right? Energy running through the body, you got a lot in your mind. It's hard to balance, I'll be honest with you, right? But some days you're just like, boom, I'm here and I ain't moving. All right? And that foundation foot should be kind of moving around a little bit to catch your balance. It's supposed to do that. Good, and then lower down. Whew, shake it out, okay? Whew, foundation leg getting a lot of weight bearing, okay? Take a break if you need it. Always okay, it's always okay. All right, other side. All right, here we go. And remember, it's the outside leg because you probably already balanced on the other one. Okay, chair's there if you need it. All right, we can be on tippy toes with a bent knee. Trying that, right? That could be your starter point. If you like, you can lift up. If you want, you can hold the knee and then lift high with your heart. And the reason I do that is because I don't want you to reach out here and go, ugh, right? Because the minute you do that, though, you're throwing your energy forward. It's going to take your balance off. So it's almost to the point where you want to lift back and hold that wall. Perfect. We do that in mat class because we don't have chairs. We're like, everybody goes to the wall. And that's all right. Sometimes just knowing something is there to grab onto helps you balance better. Good. And then if you want to test the waters, hand comes off, or you grab the chair. Sometimes one side's easier than the other, right? Come back to the breath. Please don't hold your breath. At home, please use something very stable, like a table, a counter. All right, that's okay. Some days you can't. And down you come. Woo! Baby. All right, shake it out. Right? You're definitely weight bearing. You're using this area. I see you ladies over there discussing. You're definitely using this, right, on a weight bearing leg, for sure. This muscle has to activate. This, all of it. Good. All right, we'll shake it out. And let's come back to seated. Not because we're going to rest, of course. All right. Okay, good. So we're going to come wide into squat feet. Oh, shoot, there was one more I wanted to do standing. Oh, okay. All right. And you can hold on to the front of the chair, side of the chair if you need it. Okay, our hands can just rest. We're just going to raise up and down, heel to heel here. Good. Good, and then both. Breathe into the tops of the feet. Okay, so from here, you're going as wide as you can, up to you, and you're going to take your right hand and just let it rest on the seat in front of you. The other arm is going to come up, and you're going to come over. The hand that's on the chair is welcome to slide toward the other leg, so that'll help relax this shoulder. Good. And you're up and over. A reminder that you can modify the up and over arm across the heart. If that shoulder needs a little love, this is a good way to do it. Or you're here, right? If you're feeling any uncomfortableness in your neck, you can turn and glance down at the floor. Pulling that breath into the side body. And then let's straighten that out. Woo, take a breath in center. All right, have to balance you out. Other hand comes to resting, right? Other arm up and over, and we lean. Good. Remember, anytime we make this angling action or arching action with our torso, okay, the stretch, think of it as coming from here, right? So the underarm stretches up. So that's why it's okay to modify the arm here, because you can still come from this space, right? I know it, but then you got to relax your shoulder, right? So think of it as you're coming from here, you're lifting up and over to create this side body stretch, which can even be created without the arm up and over. So that's why it's not, a modification doesn't take the stretch away. Breathing into that side body. Good. And then we'll resituate to center and enjoy a breath. All right, good. So scooch back so that you do have some seat in front of you. All right? So you're going to lift up a little bit, like you're standing up, and your tush is going to hover over the chair, probably like 2 inches. That's why I want you to have the chair here. All right? And you're holding, right? So we do squats, okay, usually behind the chair. Here's a supported version, right? You have a significant amount of weight on your hands. You might be feeling some, nervous system action in the legs, right? But it's not asking you to stand, to balance, put a lot of pressure on your knee. This is your supported squat. Take that navel in and up. Keep breathing. And lower down. Right? So you're fully supported, but you definitely fatigue the quads a little bit. All right, we're going to do it again, but we're going to add a little side-to-side movement. If you don't want to add the movement, you can stay sedentary, like in the stable position, okay? So up you come, and then you're going to do a little tush slide, side to side. It's not going to be major, right, because the chair's there. And then once you get over to the right, you're going to hold. Ah! And then all of a sudden, this puppy starts shaking, right? All right, take a few breaths. Do the best that you can. We want those quads to be strong. They support the knee. All right, shift to the other side. Good. Come to center and lower. Woo! Bring your legs forward. Shake it out. All right. Good. Yeah. right? Yeah, really, these are power muscles, right? We need to have these strong. These support the connection to the hip, okay? If you have anything going on in the knees, you want strong quads. Very important. All right, so legs can be in front. Let's go to the back of the chair. I know we got to do a little core. We just got to do it. I know. Feel the love with the core, right? Very important. Because again, core protects our back, so we want our back supported. All right, this is one where we're going to press really powerfully into the back of the chair. You don't have to lift up like I did. All right, so inhale, press. Take that navel in, press it like you're pushing through your body and into the back of the chair. But keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. And relax. Right? Got to do it. All right. We'll change it up a little bit. So we're going to interlace the hands, go forward, scoop up one of your knees, doesn't matter which one, and now press into the back of the chair. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Press, press, press. Press, 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 press. Keep breathing. Press. And let it go. Woo. Little break. One more breath. Interlace. Scoop. When you're ready, press. Press, right? Navel. Press it in. Trying to touch that spine with the navel. But keep breathing. And let it go. Good. Woo. All right, little break. All right, now we have to turn to the side because you're going to need the lean. So turn to the side. Either side is fine. You're not going to kick your neighbor. Don't worry about it because we're going to do it with bent knees, so you're good. All right, so now what do you think we're going to do? Both knees. All right, but you can't scoop, so you got to kind of hold. All right? Just don't go flying off the back of your chair. Don't get like so much momentum that there you go, all right? So I want you to just kind of rock back and forth, all right? Know that the power is coming from your navel point. All right, and then you may stop way up on tippy toes or you may come up. Keep that heart lifted. If you don't want to scoop the knees, palms can be up. All right? Do the best that you can. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, and down you come. Right? So you see that momentum, all right? And sometimes you might not get all the way here. You might just be on tippy toes, same engagement without lifting the feet if you found that was too much, okay?
Can you do that on the floor? Do the rocking like that?
Oh, 100%. Yep. She asked if you could do it on the floor. Of course you can, right? Because basically the seat of your chair is the floor, right? Boom. One thing you do not want to do is sink into that lower back because you're going back. Same thing on the chair, right? So what I said in the class previous is palms are up, because what does that do? That opens your heart center. Palms are up, opens my heart. You have to lift with the heart, because the minute you round in that lower back, right, you're going back. So you really want that high heart. That's why I turned you, so you had enough room, right? Or you can hold the knees, right? Navasana boat pose. We just brought it to the chair. Good. All right, excellent. Let's do it again. What? You had a good rest. Oh, geez. Hold on. Outfit malfunction. Janet Jackson. Okay. All right, here we go. We got a whole nother side. You might have done that. You didn't even have to turn if you didn't want to. All right, ready? So do that. Roll your heart open. Lift that heart high. Feel those shoulders roll out. Then maybe lift. Whoo! Breathe. 3 breaths. 3, 2, 1. And lower it. Woo! And shake it out. Good. Okay? Good power there. Turn back to the front. Excellent. All right. I know. Shake it out. Do your little walk in place. All right. And then we have to do our thread the needle. Okay? So we're crossing over right ankle to ankle, knee to knee. So this is the one we do every class too. So important for your lower back. Or you're here. Remember, if you don't own your own hips anymore, you're pausing here. Okay? Or you can come here or here if you're able. And then flex that top foot nice and tall. Good. If you need more, heart floats. But keep reaching that heart so you're creating length in the spine, because another way to get deeper is we don't want to round in that back. A lot of poses we're not rounding in the back, okay? So rule of thumb in any of your postures when you're practicing at home, go at it with a straight spine. Okay, very few, the only rounding really is when we flex, to be honest. Okay, or when we're holding the core, right? There might be a little rounding there. All other postures, the more length you can give, goes deeper into the muscle structure as well as the fascia, okay, which is the connective tissue to the bone. And on your next inhale, find yourself rising up, uncross, shake it out. Good. And then let's find the other side. And know that maybe this side you might stop right here instead of coming all the way up if you have any knee stuff, right here. Because the minute you get to this point, you're getting some major flexion in that knee. So make sure it feels okay. Flex that top foot. Beautifully tall spine. Once again, lengthen it out. Stopping here if this feels great for you. If you find you need a little more, you're traveling forward with the heart, stretching it out over the toes. Arms can relax. If you're feeling really open to get a little deeper in this posture, you slide your heart over toward the top of that ankle, and it will awaken the stretch a little more. So the heart is going toward that top foot. Good. On your next in-breath, let's start to rise. Please uncross. Shake it out. Good. Let's bring the fingertips together so all fingertips are touching. The heels of the hands, the base of the hands above the wrists are not going to touch on this one. okay? Totally different from the end of class when we Anjali Mudra it, okay? So we're open here. Heels of the hands are separate. This is where we press and then smush the fingertips together. Press and smush. Good. Keep going. Press and smush. Good. Feel free to close the eyes. Spider on a mirror. Good. Open. Smush. Good. Always doing the best that you can, right? Just a few more. And relax. Just wiggle those fingers. Good. Right arm's going to extend forward. Left hand's going to grab those fingertips and pull them back for a nice opening through the palm, through the carpal, up the forearm. Okay? Relax that shoulder, right? We don't want to do this. Drop it. I know you're not a dog. I'm not asking you to drop the ball. Relax your shoulder. Good. And the more you press, the more you straighten the elbow on this extended arm, the deeper you're going to feel it, right? If it's too much, give a little slight bend to that elbow. Good. Right? So I call this the eye of the elbow, right? I'm a little hyperextended here, but the more I press that up, the deeper I'm going to feel that stretch in the wrist. Breathe right into it. Good, and relax and shake it out like you got something on your fingertips. Whew. All right, other arm extends. Start with a bent elbow, okay? Come grab those fingertips, draw them back, and then work that arm straight. And again, it might not get fully straight, okay? Feel it in the wrist, feel it up the forearm. Keep that shoulder relaxed as best you can. Good, and release there, shake it out. Woo! All right, interlace those hands. We're gonna do kind of a press down, pull it up, press away, pull it up like you're scooping. Oh, it's almost low note time. Scoop, almost, not quite, but you know, couple months. Out. And scoop. Feel that in the shoulder blades as you press out, shoulder blades open, getting some action in the shoulders and the elbows. Good. All right, last one. And then when we're out, we're going to come up and over. Length, length, length. If flipping the palms up toward the ceiling is too much, palms are down, or you can even be heart center, right? Good, perfect. No need to overdo it. Good. And release the fingers. Float your hands through your energy field. Sprinkle it with magic dust and love. And then relax. All right. Good job, everybody, today. Woo! Build a little sweat there. Good. All right. Wherever you are, please relax your shoulders, your belly, your hips, your legs, your face muscles. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Allow yourself to just settle in here. Coming back to breathing full and deep through the nose. Eyes are closed as you turn the awareness within. Softening, letting go. God bless you. And just letting yourself, giving yourself this permission to just be for a few moments. to stop, to breathe, and to be. I am filled with limited joy. Joy fills your soul. Affirming these words each morning sets your intention for a positive day full of ease and grace. As the day progresses, you may get swept up in activity or knocked off of your spiritual center. When this happens, take a brief break and affirm, joy fills my soul. Take these words into your heart and return to joy. At the end of the day, as you wind down and relax, once again affirm, joy fills my soul. Like a healing balm that soothes you from the inside, these words fill your mind and your body. Focus your thoughts on joy and love. Love for yourself and joy for life. Joy truly does fill your soul. You are one with the universe. This is your truth today and every day. Be filled with limitless joy. That's an excerpt from the Daily Word, Unity Publications. Please draw a full deep breath in. Exhaling completely as you let it go. Coming back into the room, back into your body. Begin to gently wiggle fingers, toes. Rotate wrists and ankles. Create a nice full body stretch in any direction that feels good for you. And then allow your palms to connect in front of your heart center, Anjali Mudra, the mudra of many blessings. As you shower yourself with joy and blessings of love. May we be reminded that within each and every day of our lives, we can always find at least one thing in each and every day to be very grateful for. Namaste.